Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a voiceover video of how I achieved this look. The main thing in this video that I'm going to be talking about is the Ecotools. I think it's called the 360. Let me get the packaging. I'm sorry. It's the 360 Ultimate Blend. It's a trio of 3 brushes. I will hold them up really quickly, but they're dirty because I just used them for the video. So you'll get to see me use these 3 absolutely great brushes in the video. I was looking for a brush that I could use for liquid and cream foundation because I do generally go towards a cream or a really what am I trying to say? A really full coverage foundation. Since I am still working on my skin, I have been getting different type of foundations I have been using, and I'm also just trying to, like I said, work on my skincare. So I've been trying to steer away from making videos, especially ones that require me to do any type of foundation test out. But in this video, you will actually get to see me use see me bareface, and also I will be using the actual the brushes. There are 3 brushes that come in the pack, and there's a blend brush, there's a pop brush, and there's a brighten brush. The blend brush is the biggest brush, which I use for foundation. The pop brush is the cream, well, what they say you can use for bronzer and contour and all of that. So that is what I used it for. And then the last one is the brighten brush, which I used as a I'm sorry, I'm dropping stuff, which I used as a highlight brush. I'm sorry, it's a highlighter to highlight under my eyes, my forehead, my chin, and over my lips, my upper lip, and down my nose. So, and I also use it as a contour brush down my nose as well because it's really small, so I didn't have to, you know, like try to work out the cream foundation that I use. I will do the voiceover and tell you about all of the products that I use within the video, so please be aware that I will not be talking through this particular video, but I actually will be doing a voiceover because I was chewing gum and I was watching Orange is the New Black and a lot of other things, and I just didn't really feel like sitting and talking through a video. So I just decided to come on and record the intro, but also let you all know that this will be an actual talk over voice over video. So yes, this those brushes are the star of the show today, and I hope you all enjoy it, and I will let you all I will come back at the end of the video to see how you all are feeling about the tools that I use and the different type of products I've been using. I think my products game has stepped up a little bit, so my face does have a little bit more of a vibrant glow to it now. So I am trying to step up a little bit on my product side as well. So I hope you all enjoy the video, and I will see you all later. Okay, you guys, so I know that I'm actually going to be using the Ecotools 360 Ultimate Blend Kit to blend out my foundation. I'm just showing you the brushes, how dense they are, how they'll work for all 3 products that you'll be using. So the foundation I'm using is the ColourPop 175. I am going to be applying that all over my skin and blending it out. And as you can see, the brush is really working really well with my hyperpigmentation. I'm working on my skincare routine, so the foundation routine is a must in making sure that I look flawless every day, outside of what's under my skin, of course, like what's under the foundation, of course. So we're working on that still to this day, but once I get a routine down, I will come back and let you all know exactly what I do to make those hyperpigmentation spots smaller. So I'm just steadily applying it all over my skin, and I am going down my neck, of course, because I have hyperpigmentation on my neck as well. So I'm just blending it out seamlessly, and I am making sure that I cover most of my hyperpigmentation. I think I had to put 2 layers all over, but I had to put a third layer only on my jaw area where I break out the most and where I have the darkest spots. So you'll probably see me apply that a couple of times, but that's because the foundation I think is medium full coverage, so it's not actually getting it done the first time. Unfortunately, not for me, but hopefully one day it will. So I'm just steadily applying the foundation on and making sure that I am covering most of my hyperpigmentation as well. And please don't mind me eating or chewing gum. I don't know what I was thinking. The next thing I'm going to do is apply the actual ColourPop highlighter, or the ColourPop contour. I'm sorry, the ColourPop concealer in the color 42. And that's my favorite concealer. It's really creamy. It's not runny at all. And it is the perfect shade for me. I'm going to use that middle brush. I'm sorry, the smaller brush out of the bunch to blend that out. And as you can see, I'm just blending it out with that brush just like I did with the foundation. It works really well in the smaller spots of my face where I don't want to, make any mistakes. I did actually go over my eyebrows a little bit, but you'll see at the end of the video or towards the end where I will go in and kind of brush those back out, because I did kind of go a little bit crazy with the concealer while I was blending it out, but that's okay. So I am steadily blending, and I think I'm going to use a beauty blender as well to kind of blend out some of it, because the brush didn't work as well as I wanted it to. So I just kind of used the brush and the beauty blender and kind of blended out the spots that were looking a little bit patchy. I don't know. The smaller brush would work for some things, but I don't know if it will work for concealer for me, because I'm used to having a flawless look for a concealer. So okay, and then the next thing that I think I'm going to do, well, I'm still blending it out a little bit, just kind of making it look a little bit more seamless. And then I'm brushing out that eyebrow that I did mess up, so just making sure they both look alike. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to be applying some Laura Mercier powder, the translucent powder, and I'm going to be applying it in my highlighted areas. And if you see me look to the side, that's because I'm actually, like, it sounds like somebody's walking up towards my door. It's a lot of kids still outside doing fireworks, so please ignore the fact that I'm looking over to the side. Okay, and I'm steadily I'm doing that all over in the places where I did the concealer. And I like the translucent powder better than I like the medium deep for that powder. I don't know why. The translucent powder just looks a little bit more highlighted to me, and I like that look, so I didn't want to change that around. Okay, and now I'm going to use that middle brush to do a contour. I'm using the Black Opal Black Walnut color. And that's a foundation stick, but I'm using it as a concealer. I love using that one, or I will also use the color Carob sometimes. Because I'm getting darker in the summertime, I use Black Walnut, but in the wintertime, I will use Carob because I'm lighter in the wintertime. So I'm just kind of blending that out with that medium brush, which it is working very well. As you can see, it's blending out my contour. And then I'm going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the color Mahogany to set the cream contour. And then I'm going to go back to that smaller brush and kind of go down the bridge of my nose to do my contour, just to make sure that I don't mess it up with the medium brush. And then go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills powder to set the cream. Okay, and I'm going to just carve out my contour, as you can see, with the same Laura Mercier powder in translucent. Okay, and the next thing that I'm going to do, and I'm sorry, I'm watching Orange is the New Black, so I'm going to use my black opal powder in medium deep to set the rest of my face all over. And I'm just kind of going over my contour and everything because I kind of want everything, nothing to have a line of demarcation. So I'm just kind of making sure everything kind of flows together. But I still want that that definition and dimension with the contour. So I'm kind of making sure I don't wipe everything away. But I'm also, you know, kind of making sure that it doesn't have like a demarcated line, if that's a word. Okay, I'm going to use my blush. It's the Remo Maxi blush in the color Rendezvous. And I'm going to just apply that just to my cheeks just to give it a little color. I'm also going to be applying my Profusions Mixed Metals highlighter. I'm only using the highlighter in that is in the color Visionary. And I'm just highlighting the areas that I want more shine and glow to it. Gonna spray first with the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Oil Control Fixing Spray. And then I'm going to spray the next time with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. Okay, I'm going to be applying my NYX Butter Gloss in the color Tiramisu. And I'm just going back over with that same brush, just trying to make sure that everything has settled in. And voila, you have the finished product. I am definitely enjoying the foundation, but I'm also enjoying the brushes, which is the main thing about this particular video is the brushes. The brushes were fantastic. They were on sale at Ulta, and I think that was a great purchase. Let me know what you all are thinking, and I will see you all in the next video.